Now we're going to Unit 7, which is data collection. The whole unit's on data collection. And the first thing we'll talk about here in the first section of Unit 7 is frequency tables. All right, first thing we need to talk about is data. What is data, y'all?
Information.
Information. I'm going to say it's pieces of info. What do you think? Pieces of info, right? One piece of data is one piece of info. You gather up a whole bunch of data, then it's a lot of pieces of information. Now, statistics. Statistics. There's even a course in high school and in college called statistics. It's in the math department. Statistics. What do you think statistics is? Brad? It's like, okay.
I had it in my mind.
You had it. Claybird, your hand went up.
Strategy.
I like strategies.
It's still information.
It's still information. Well, let's put this. Statistics. The gathering, comma, organizing, and analyzing data. Statistics is really the study of, but statistics is the gathering, organizing, and analyzing data, the information. Now, in the real world, our government uses data and statistics to make decisions. If you own a business, you will probably take data and then look at the statistics of your business and make decisions. Sometimes it's as simple as, how many customers did I have this week? And if you feel like you didn't have enough customers, then you look at the statistics, you gather the statistics, you organize it to where you put it in picture form maybe, and you look at it and you start making decisions, analyzing it. You think about it. I didn't have that many customers this week. Why? And you look through that. What did I do? And why? Maybe I need to start doing this. Put some things on sale. Have a sale. Get a celebrity to come and hang out in my store. And there's other things. It's taking statistics and analyzing it in business and figuring out how to improve your business. Improve your product. Companies all the time get on the phone and do a phone survey. How do you like your bathroom soap? You know, and they ask you questions about it. They take what's called a survey. So what is a survey? What do you think?
A group of people that you ask questions.
Right, okay. That's the survey group, but what is the survey?
Questions you ask.
A survey is a way
Or your opinion.
to gather
Gather opinion.
data. It's usually what?
Questions.
Questions. A survey is usually questions about something. That's the gathering part. Charts and graphs, what do you think?
Something to something.
Ways to organize data. And when you look at it in picture form, which is what charts and tables do, you put the information in picture form, and by looking at that, you then start using your brain and you analyze the data and go from there. Very mathematical, and in the real world, in business, in our government, data collection and how they show it and what they do with it, very, very important. Very, very important. Today's method of charts and graphs organizing data is we're going to look at frequency tables. A frequency table, a way to show data by using tally marks. A way to show data by using tally marks. Usually from a survey. Usually from a survey. Well, now we've used the term there, tally marks, that you may not have heard or talked about since 3rd grade, 4th grade. But I bet you've looked at it before. What's a tally mark?
It's just a straight line.
A straight mark. A straight mark that represents one vote. Right? I call it a vote. Is that all right? A vote. All right, let's look at tally marks.
No.
Now, are those tally marks?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Now, at the end of a survey, if I have a bunch of marks like that, what do I then have to do?
Count them up.
Count them up. But you learned in the 3rd grade, 4th grade, or wherever you learned it, there's a way to organize the tally marks that makes it easy to count. What did we do, or what did you learn?
On every 5, on every 5th one.
On every fourth
1,
one.
2, 3, 4,
Slash.
and then a diagonal. In other words, we do them in groups of 5. So we then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that right there is easy to count. 5, 10, 15,
16, 17,
18. Right? Real easy to count if we put them in groups of 5. So tally marks are done like this in groups of 5. Now the word frequency. The word frequency. The word frequency. Frequency really means how often something happens. Now it means something else in electrical engineering because you then talk about the frequency being high or low and sound waves and all that kind of stuff. So in electrical stuff, frequency means something else, but in mathematics, it's how often something happens or simply the total. Okay? So the word frequency in math means total it up. All right. Now let's talk about taking this stuff and let's put it in a table. Parts of an FT. Of course, I'm abbreviating frequency table because I'm tired of writing that long word, frequency. Frequency table. The parts of it. This is what it looks like. A box split into 3 pieces. Kind of a wide one, a real wide one, and then a little one. And then a line across the top usually implies up here is going to be the titles, right? Now, when you do a survey and you put the information in frequency table form, you're doing it so you can post it so the public can look at it or so that you and the board of directors can look at it and make decisions about it. So you need to have a title of what you're doing the survey of, or what data you're trying to collect. Maybe it's favorite ice cream flavor. I bet you Brahms does some of these surveys sometimes, so they'll know what kind of ice cream to make. If the public does not want orange sherbet, then you better not make very much orange sherbet or it'll ruin and you waste money. But if the public loves cookies and cream or cookie dough, you better make a lot of it or you'll run out of the stuff and the public gets mad because, well, you never have the good kind. So they do that in a survey. And we need a title so we know what the survey is. Now, in this first box, it's a shortened title. If, for instance, our survey is favorite ice cream flavor, this would be flavors. The flavors we're going to list. Okay? This is every time the word tally. Guess what goes in that big box? The tally marks. And the last column is the FREQ period. Frequency or the total. What time we got, girl?
11.
11. We're running out of time, aren't we? All right. So, this is what it's going to look like. These are going to be titles, and then we're going to have tally marks. Alrighty, and then we'll have a total out here. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, our example. Our example. Wherever we are, girl, you just turn it off and don't start it again because I think we got it. Our title is going to be Favorite Ice Cream Flavor. So, this is going to be Freak, this is going to be Tally, and this is going to be Flavors. Now when you do a survey, folks, are you just going to leave it open and you're going to call people, or are you just going to have them come up to you and say, okay, what is your favorite ice cream? Coconut cream with pecans. The next guy comes up, I like strawberry and vanilla mixed together and put peanuts in it. You get the idea? You're going to get how many different kinds of flavors?
Millions.
Millions, hundreds, a whole lot. So what you do is you pick out a shorter group. For instance, I'm going to say latte, chocolate. And then I'm going to say vanilla. Then I'm going to say strawberry. Then I'm going to say cookies and cream. Then I'm going to say cookie dough. And those are going to be the only choices in my survey. Now, you may run into someone that's none of their favorite. They're not my favorites. Then you say, I understand that, but of the choices I've given you, what would be your favorite? And so you then get the survey. Instead of everybody going, well, mine's not up there. No, you get to choose and you must choose, but you choose the ones I want you to choose from. And that's how companies sometimes skew or say something's popular when it's really not popular. Something else is more popular. It's because the other thing wasn't on the survey. But in the survey they gave, that was it. Okay? So we're going to